Sonic the Hedgehog. Truly, what was once a series comparable to Mario in terms of popularity has been mired by controversy and mediocre titles since near the beginning. Sonic 3D Blast is a decent game. Sonic Spinball isn't even awful, but it isn't great either. Straying away from the classic formula didn't seem to work for the Blue Blur, but eventually Sega would try putting Sonic in a racing game. Twice. I'm not here to talk about Sonic Drift or Sonic Drift 2. The original didn't come out in the US until years after the fact, and Sonic Drift 2 is... yeah. On their third attempt, Sega would once again contract Traveler's Tales, the developers of 3D Blast, to develop the first 3D racing Sonic game. Sonic R would release on the Sega Saturn on November 18th, 1997 in North America. The PC version would release in 1998, sporting higher graphic fidelity and weather changes throughout different courses. The version I'm looking at today is the GameCube version included in the Sonic Gems collection and a port of the PC version. The story in this game is essentially a joke. Tails hears about a Grand Prix taking place and tells Sonic, who couldn't care less until he hears Robotnik will be participating in said Grand Prix. Sonic is then set on beating the mad scientist. In all reality, Robotnik set up the Grand Prix as a distraction for Sonic and his friends to obtain the Chaos Emeralds. Knuckles and Amy overheard Robotnik's plans and decide to join in on the racing as well. So basically, Robotnik's plan is to distract Sonic by racing him, making his plan of getting the Chaos Emeralds impossible, and in fact counterintuitive as the whole plan convinces Sonic to hunt the emeralds himself. Okay, I'm overthinking the story, I know, but again, what little story there is totally asinine. As soon as we start the game up, we choose our racer and select one of four racing tracks to start off with. Oh, 4 tracks not enough for you? That's okay. There's one more track to unlock. Okay, the first thing you might notice is the music. Yes, controversially, Sonic R's soundtrack takes on a Europop sound that is authentically 90s. It's one of those soundtracks you either love or hate. Control is something you can only get used to with time. You press forward on the analog to run and hold B to accelerate. You can jump with A, double jump with Sonic by pressing A again, glide with Knuckles, and fly as Tails. You drift left and right with the trigger buttons, and it's really as simple as that. You collect Chaos Emeralds by finding them on the track and coming in first place. Collecting all 7 will unlock Super Sonic, who will win every race from this point onward. Therefore, you only play as him from here on out.
Or the NPC will select him and wipe the floor with you.
You also have 5 Sonic coins in each track. Collecting each coin will present you with a race against one of the 4 hidden characters in the game who, while great in design, still can't stack up to Super Sonic. Speaking on the multiplayer for a moment, Sonic R is going to be as enjoyable a time as the company you have. There's a small amount of enjoyment out of letting my brother be Super Sonic and racing against him. It's some of the only real challenge the game presents, but Sonic R wasn't enjoyable enough time as a multiplayer game. It was also pretty funny to watch my brother get confused by the track design, I'm not gonna lie. Overall, Sonic R is a subpar racing game. There's not much replay value past the novelty of the concept, but honestly, it's this novelty I've always found endearing about the game. There's no real reason to go out of your way to play this game unless you're a diehard Sonic fan, or you're doing it for the meme. I won't lie though, the game is a guilty pleasure. That brings us to Sonic the Fighters. Created by Fighting Vipers developers Sega AM2, the game released in Japan arcades in the United States in 1996. Both audiences would get a home release again in the Gems collection in 2005. Robotnik has taken to space with Metal Sonic and created an elaborate new space station with the intention of doing evil shit again. But this time around, Sonic and his friends are all in possession of the 8 Chaos Emeralds. That's right, 8 Chaos Emeralds, just like it's always been in every Sonic ever. Knuckles then convinces Sonic only the strongest can take the emeralds to battle Robotnik head-on. Sonic agrees and our cast begins beating the ever-loving hell out of one another. Playing arcade mode will bring you through a basic 8-fight ladder until you head to space in the Lunar Fox to take on Metal Sonic one-on-one. While escaping the self-destructing Death Egg 2, you'll have a final encounter with Robotnik before using the power of the emeralds to escape. The difficulty is actually fairly easy. This is definitely no Killer Instinct, but I found the simple combat fun. One complaint that I do have is that generally movement feels too stilted and slow for my liking. Moves don't feel as intuitive to pull off, which is a bigger problem in this game than say Tekken, because the moveset is so much more limited. These character models are some of my favorite 3D representations of the Sonic characters. This is the first Sonic game to feature the cast in full 3D. The presentation is definitely top-notch, character animations are bouncy and colors are vibrant. All of the stages feel character appropriate. I just can't get over how close this is to being a great game. Multiplayer is 100% where this game is at. Playing with someone else is a lot of fun. Giving every character a try and seeing who's overpowered was a blast. This is a game I could see myself suggesting to play with a friend just for the fun of it. The problem lies in its simplicity. Like Sonic R, the concept is here. I love the direction they took the game, but it's too bare bones and awkward by today's standards in terms of controls and gameplay. Sonic fans will enjoy themselves and fighting fans may find some joy in it, but it lacks the depth for staying power.
And now for something completely different.
When Sonic X-treme was cancelled in 1997, Sega asked Traveler's Tales to rush out a Sonic game for the Saturn in time for the holidays. Ian Flynn, head writer for Archie's Sonic the Hedgehog comics, once got a note from Sega of Japan stating Sonic R was canon. Whether this means we'll see Metal Knuckles or the Tails doll again is yet to be seen. Being the Dynamite is a reference to the Sega Master System game Dynamite Ducks, also developed by Sega AM2. By hacking the game, you could play as Honey the Cat based on a character of the same name from Fighting Vipers, Dr. Robotnik, and Metal Sonic. All three would be made playable in the digital remaster for Xbox 360. John Burton, the founder of Traveler's Tales, talks at length about the development of Sonic R over on his channel Game Hut. I recommend you head over to his channel and give it a look. He gives great insight into the development of Sonic R along with a lot of other great childhood classics on his channel. If there's one thing I've learned being a Sonic the Hedgehog fan, it's that you have to take the good with the bad. At this point, I can only hope Sega doesn't completely run Sonic into the ground with one too many stains on his reputation. These games take me back to a simpler time, when Sonic was just a game series that I loved. By no means are these games perfect, but rarely are Sonic games so. They have a lot of charm, and like I said, if you're a Sonic fan, they're worth checking out.